Welcome back, everyone. It's your favorite pirate wolf boy, SilverDFanng, saying more YouTube reactions. We got Kentucky Ballistics. We've seen a little bit. No, wait, this was the first one. I've seen a little bit beforehand. Really cool dude. Some interesting shots. Ironically, we're starting with him getting injured by a gun. Have fun. Okay, let's watch big guns go boom boom.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and I'm going to tell you about how my 50 cal exploded and I almost bit the dust about 2 weeks ago.
Jesus!
So I know a lot of you probably wanted me to explain my injuries, and I'm going to do that, but I think it's best we start from the beginning. I know some of you are going to try to skip around in this video. I highly recommend you stay tuned.
I won't do that, Kentucky Ballistics.
But for those who are going to skip around, let me clear something up first. This was not the Barrett that we torture tested, and this was a complete freak accident. There's nothing that I did to have caused this. So April 9th, 2021, we come out here to shoot a fire hydrant with some slap rounds using my Serbu RN50. So we have the Serbu RN50 with the 36-inch long heavy barrel, and we're going to go ahead and go big or go home.
Look, I'll just make this straight up. I think guns are cool. Guns are cool. Gun laws need to be a lot stricter. It should not be so easy to get this stuff, but guns are cool.
Home and start out with this. This is a 50 BMG slap tracer round. The slap rounds tend to go a little to the right, so I aimed a little to the left, but this one actually hit true to where I was aiming. We hit right here.
Damn!
And you can see that thing is smoking.
That's like,
and then we blew right through the back of this thing.
And that is hired, like, that's like iron and concrete, man. Like, that stuff is dense.
Everything was going pretty smooth. We shot the fire hydrant several times, but the slap rounds were acting a little funny.
Hi, Mango.
Hi.
How you doing, buddy?
Concerned.
What kind of concerns?
You are streaming. Oh.
Oh, actual concerns? Actual concerns, we'll talk later.
A little. It's kind of a...
Incoming ad break.
Thing.
Hi, Johnston. Would getting your mind... Would getting
Welcome,
your mind
Johnston 13.
Maybe my balls still hurt.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Either I heard your boss hurt or your balls hurt.
Yeah.
Your boss's balls hurt?
No. Mine.
Oh no. What did you...
I don't know how serious it is.
Okay, is it a... I'll be honest, I don't mean this to be funny because I feel bad for you, but the video we're watching right now is about a man who almost blew himself up with a big gun. So talking about ball injury kind of fits.
Yeah.
Spooky. Hate boxing balls hits. Yeah. Ball pain is not fun, Johnson. I mean, okay, so does it feel numb?
Tingly and twisted.
Okay. Tingly is good. That means that you're still getting, like, blood flow and it's not, like, dead. That's good.
Okay.
So, at most, you might have, like, just strained it. So, I would take maybe... If you have like Tylenol or ibuprofen, take that for a little bit of the pain, but it should be good. You might have just sat on it wrong.
No.
Why do you say no?
I didn't want it to be a streaming thing. It was like, I was not doing that.
Oh. Okay, well, it doesn't have to be a streaming thing. Want to watch a dude almost blow himself up with big guns?
That sounds scary.
Well, not for us.
One of the slap rounds hit like 1.5 feet low and to the right. I say we hit it with one more slap round, but this time aim for the thickest part of the fire hydrant and see what happens.
Nay me is only a little drink, but feel better, brosive. Johnson says feeling good, bro. Guns are scary, but God, they look cool.
The gun was functioning normally, as it always has. I've been using this gun for a long time now, and I've never had any issues out of it. So before all this happened, we took one last...
for me. Hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades.
Amen.
Really intricate, like, gun simulation. And also, hot dogs you can blow up.
I don't know why that stunned me, but just trying to imagine blowing up hot dogs, I don't know, my brain just froze.
Not even mentioning all, like, the dumb shit you can make. Hold on. I found a screenshot on the Steam community place.
Okay, while he's doing that.
Shot, and it was actually really, really cool. The round was stuck out the back of the fire
Johnson,
hydrant.
your sausage
This
is
a
okay.
50 BMG, silver red tip, armor-piercing, incendiary tracer.
Kentucky Ballistic sausage might not be.
So we went through the top of the fire hydrant. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's just stuck out the back. After that, I decided I was going to take one last shot with a slap round and try to hit the thickest spot on the fire hydrant. So before I loaded my last slap round, I know that there was no barrel obstruction because I literally found the round in the fire hydrant. But this last round that I loaded into my Serbu RN50
okay, post
was
it in the
very,
VC.
very hot round.
I literally did.
Okay, 1 second, chat. Fuck. Okay, so the best way I could describe it... Actually, no, chat, I'm going to show this to you. This is dumb. It cools. It cools. Let me see. Right here.
Cool.
So, this is what Mango sent me. This is an abomination of a gun, and I want it. Just imagining how it will shoot and how it would hold in your hand, I'm like,
there is a
know.
micro Uzi under a lot of that.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. God, this is like the fun parts of like Gmod style games. It's just, what ridiculousness can I make?
Yeah. Those are like 4 or 5 like underbarrel shotgun attachments.
How much recoil would they have? Oh my god, Johnson. I don't think there would be anything but recoil. I don't
think owning that would allow you to like fire all of them. You'd run out of fingers.
What I imagine is you would shoot it once, the pressure would fly out of your hands, and it would just keep going, and it'd just be nothing but bullets. It would just be a flying gun of death.
I would love that if, like, there was more of a stock to it, and all of them, like, all the triggers were connected to, like, a single, like, pulley thing.
Just Rube
So I could just hold it by that, and just, like, ripcord all of it.
If you attach it
like
to
fucking Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, God. I would pay to see it too, Johnson. I'm also imagining that you probably, if you attached it to the back of a boat, you could probably propel the boat off of the guns. Just behind you while your boat goes is just nothing but dead fish because it got hit by the bullets.
Round, and I had no
So
idea.
stupid.
Okay.
And there's really no way
My
for
balls
me to
are cold
ever
and I
know
feel better.
that this
Yay!
round was as hot as it was.
Let's watch this man get injured.
So here you can see me taking the last shell casing out, and now I'm loading in the slap round.
Anything loaded like that is fucking beautiful.
This man is insane, and I love
I
it.
screw the cap on all the
There
way.
are so many guns I want to show you when I get like back onto
and the
VR
gun
shit.
closes completely, and
need-
everything is
I
functioning
need to get
as
on
normal.
VR chat.
And one thing is something someone may mention is maybe I didn't screw the
I could
cap
just
on all
screen
the way.
share
Well, you
me
can clearly
playing
see
Hot Dogs
the
and
cap is
Bar
screwed on
Shoes.
all the way, and this gun actually will not close if the cap is not screwed on all the way. So everything was functioning good on the gun. What I didn't know was the slap round that I put inside it was extra hot, and I had no
Oh, no,
idea. And there's
he
really
got the
no way for
spicy
me to
bullet.
have ever known. These rounds are extremely rare, and they're very old. They're like $100 a piece. These aren't manufactured anymore, and really there's no way you can really know what's happened to them over time as they've passed hand to hand. I was under the impression that these were genuine military surplus rounds and hadn't been tampered with. So now I'm gonna actually show you what happened. It's not graphic. All the graphic stuff happened after the fact, and I'm gonna tell you all about that, but I am gonna show you what happened just so you can see what happened to me that day.
Also, it's gonna make a really cool video. Yeehaw!
This is great to watch on Twitch. Oh yeah,
You know
we
what
should
the-
watch more.
You know what the funny thing is? This was this was sent to me. So, fun fact, everyone, I also have a YouTube channel, and I started putting our video reactions on YouTube. The original Kentucky Ballistic video I did with the blunderbuss went live, and right away, someone recommended this to me. So they knew what they were doing. Ah! Okay, I didn't actually I didn't think it was going to be that scary. That's
Blasts are fast, dude.
Oh my god. Okay, that actually scared me. This guy
So when I pulled the trigger,
pimping with
the
Griffin
gun
that is looking to collaborate with this guy to
almost
blow up his
immediately. So the first thing that went
massive van.
was this cap.
Damn.
And this cap
I'd watch that.
is solid steel, and it is very, very heavy. If you look right here, the threads are sheared off of this gun completely.
What?
I spoke with Mark
that's
Serbu, and
smooth.
he said that normal pressures are
Fucking
55,000
Gatorade
psi. And for those threads to have sheared
It does look like a Gatorade cap, and that is terrifying.
Yeah.
Luckily, it is full on steel, but yeah, it doesn't help that the grooves also look like a Gatorade.
off, and this cap to have just blown off like that, we're looking at over 85,000 psi. So the cap blows off. It's kind of hard to put these on because of my little nose brace. I'll
Johnson,
explain.
are you a country boy?
Safety glasses are on.
How many bad
And this
gun injuries
cap-
have you seen?
You can see this little crescent here. This cap hit me right there. I'm not really sure which way, probably more like this, but it struck me in the face. When this cap
Golly.
hit me in the face, it broke my orbital bone in 3 spots,
Oh,
here,
God.
here, and here.
Ooh, fuck.
It also broke my nose, and that's why I have this on. I've had to have facial surgery to repair all this. Here's the really bad part, though. On this lower, normally, there's these 2 ears that stick up right here. And this is what prevents you from closing the gun when the cap's not on all the way. If the cap is on all the way, it will fit perfectly right here with those ears pushed up against it. When the cap
I feel like if you're not in Belfast or Dublin, Ireland is just country, so yeah, that fits.
blew off the gun, it came straight back, shearing those ears off the lower. One of these is still at the hospital, and this is the one we found. This one zipped right past my
that's
head,
now,
went inside my hat,
Johnson.
blew a hole through it, and took it off my head what appears 7 to 8 feet. Now the other one is what almost ended me. The other ear hit me right here in the throat.
Jesus.
It proceeded to lacerate my jugular vein and then punctured a hole in my right lung. As for my hand, my best guess is this is what did it. In the video, you can see that
No, I'm sorry. How are you alive? How did you
He
get
survived it.
How did you get to a hospital quick enough after your lung got punctured and your jugular got cut. That is insta-death stuff. Whoops.
He has the perks enabled.
The stock almost disappears
He's got country boy strength.
instantly.
Yeah, dude.
I believe it came.
If you spec in
down
guns
motion
enough, you
and
gain
hit my
like
finger.
resistance.
You have your natural.
Have you
bend
seen
in
the
your
whiz
index
banger,
finger.
Silver?
No. What
Look
is
at
it?
this.
Okay. Medical people probably on scene. I believe you, Johnson. Like, I believe that he does take this serious. Oh my god, that's stupid. Chat, you don't need to see it, but just imagine something stupid. You're probably right.
Imagine some fucking bad piggies contraption.
Yeah.
Some Looney Tune shit.
How does that even... Oh my god.
You hit
This bone right here looked like
the
a
striking
big,
pin at the end with
so
the
my
mallet.
finger looked like a big W. So back to the lacerated
And if
jugular.
it doesn't obviously explode,
I've now been hit in the throat,
you shoot the bullet.
and I'm not really sure what happened because
Just eat it.
when this cap hit me in the face, I went blind in my right eye instantly. I have vision coming back now, and they say my eyes should make a full recovery. But in that moment, I went completely
I will say, chat, so this is a 3-year-old video. His eye does come back. He looks good.
blind in this eye. And it was like I had
Okay.
been punched. And I went backwards, and I landed on all fours. A lot of you wonder who is behind the
Is he
camera in my
alive,
video.
Johnson?
This is my dad. His name
John
is also
Paul.
Scott. If he had not been out here with me, that would have been it for me. He come running up and he let me know of my injuries.
So, to answer your question, Johnson, nope, he doesn't have a medical team. He just has his dad.
to rub
Because
dirt on
I
it.
was still in
Yeah,
a daze.
pretty
I've just
much.
been punched in the face by a big metal cap. And he let me know real quick that there was a hole in my neck and I was losing a lot of blood really fast. My dad shoved his thumb into my neck.
Oh my
and said,
god.
"Put your thumb there." Now that I'm aware of what's going on, I took my left thumb, I took my shirt, wrapped it in my shirt, and I shoved it as far into my neck as possible.
I'm telling you, this is
I was
country
not
boy
aware
strength.
that my jugular was lacerated.
Hey, Bubba, you're bleeding. Rub dirt in it. Yeah, okay.
Pouring Gorilla Glue in this.
No joke. I feel
Ow.
like they would have done
Fuck.
that.
But I did know this is really bad. I have a law enforcement background, and I've been trained in
he
injuries
has
and
a law
wounds and
enforcement.
gunshots and
That's
things
a
like
great
that.
combination.
And I know very well that if you get hit in the neck, it's not good because you can't tourniquet a neck. After I had plugged the hole, I applied extreme pressure, pinched my head down into my hand, and made a run for the truck. So the truck here was right near us. There's a trailer attached. I had to run around the front. I jumped in the passenger seat.
Ow.
Dad jumped in, and we took off. And this all happened in a matter of seconds. I would say under a minute. We were in that truck and just hauling tail into town.
So I think I also need to mention this. They're out in the country boondocks to shoot these guns. There's no hospital near like 10 minutes, 15 minutes away. So that dude just shoved his thumb.
And I just catch you having fun.
He just shoved his thumb in his neck for like an hour and survived.
Yeah.
God, this dude.
You just tank
Something
this,
I
dude.
forgot to mention, this upper weighs like 25 pounds. And you can see in the video that it just gets thrown off the table. So much pressure came out the back of this upper that it launched it off the table. It's an insane amount of energy that was thrown into my body. So now we're driving very fast into town. I am applying constant pressure to my throat and I'm breathing very slowly, trying to control my heart rate because the faster your heart rate, the faster you're going to bleed. My dad's driving, so I thought it would be nice of me to call the ambulance. My dad didn't agree with this, but I wanted to do it myself because I wanted to try and stay awake. I needed to be doing something to keep myself conscious. If you have an iPhone, there's this nifty little feature on the side here, and if you hit that button one too many times, it'll call 911.
I think
This
Android
can be
has
kind
the
of
same
annoying
thing.
when you're trying to shut off your alarm in the morning, but when there's a lot of bodily fluids on your phone and you can't open it, it comes in really handy. I got on the phone with 911 and I let them know what had happened and that we were coming into town.
I feel bad for him, but all I can imagine is 911. What's the emergency? Yeah.
Understood.
Like, again, thumb in neck, broken nose. Dude was not making words.
Ambulance.
You always keep talking to the injured. Yeah, no, because if you fall asleep, you dead. So, yeah, no, he's right about he needed to be stimulated. I'm just imagining the 911 operator just hearing nothing but gurgling blood noise.
And they were going to send an ambulance to meet us halfway. There were
My
several
parents wanted
times
me to be
where
a
I thought I was
police
gonna pass
officer.
out.
Why do your parents hate you?
I don't know. Do you think they'd expect me to enjoy this sort of thing? Or, like, be capable of helping with that? Because, like, even if I was just, like, sitting there at the fucking desk job answering calls or whatever.
You would panic.
Yeah. I feel like I'd actively make this shit worse. Like, if you're on the other end and there's, like, a guy in your house going to kill you, hearing the people on the police line, like, I don't know.
Mango,
We're all fucked here, dude.
Mango hears. It's like,
I lose
"There's
my
someone-
job. I'm broke. I feel bad about myself. I caused someone to die, and then they die.
There's someone in my house. No, I can't handle this. Just hangs up.
I don't know, man. I don't know why they let me be here. I don't know.
I think you could play Bejeweled on the subway though. You could be
Yeah.
You could be a beat cop.
They'll pay me to just, like, walk around the office and look cool.
God, have you seen that? Just like during
In my maid outfit.
someone would like that, but no, like New York cops just standing around subway stations, just playing Bejeweled on their phone.
Well, doodle jump, probably.
You always keep talking to the injured person. Pardon? Oh no, I reread that one. What's the pardon for, Johnson?
What are them?
Okay,
We're French now.
I mean, I'm always part French. What we say.
I'm going to get the food from my air fryer and hopefully not feel bad. What was the thing I was meant to get for this? The medicine or whatever.
Tylenol and ibuprofen?
Yeah. Okay. I'll look for something.
Yeah, it'll just take a little bit of the pressure off. Enjoy numbs.
And I knew if I passed out that was going to be it because my dad's driving. If I pass out, who's going to keep applying pressure to my neck to keep me from...
Dad sees him pass out. One hand on, he does the dad move. One arm on the steering wheel. One arm on his son. So a car comes next to him. All he sees is this old man, just grasping his son, who's unconscious, his neck.
bleeding out. Times like this, you really need something to focus on, and I focused on my kids. I had their faces in my brain,
This man
and I
has
just
kids?
focused on them, and I
Someone procreated with this dude?
fought as hard as I could. I stayed conscious the entire time. We met the ambulance halfway. They got me loaded up, and we took off towards the hospital. And like I said, I know that I was in a bad spot, and I don't know if you know this, but if your jugular is completely severed, you have 30 seconds. I knew that being hit in the throat, I may not have much time, but the closer we got to the hospital, the more my confidence built, and I thought, hey, maybe I'm going to be all right.
It's called
when I was in the
adrenaline.
ambulance, I asked them to cut my shirt off because I was having trouble breathing, and I thought maybe I'd...
It is a herbal thing being ignored. It is a herbal thing being ignored? It's a hurtful thing being ignored? Yeah, no one wants to be ignored, bud.
been hit in the chest as well. They cut my shirt off there wasn't anything there, but when I got to the hospital, they x-rayed me, and they said my right lung had collapsed because it had filled with blood, and that was from this little guy here puncturing my lung as well. So from there, they had to intubate me while I was wide awake, and I tell you, that is not fun. Take this long metal rod with a point on it, and they stick it through your rib cage, and it wasn't fun. After that, I was feeling a little better. I could breathe a little better. And then they wanted me to take my thumb out of my neck, and I was like, we're not taking my thumb out of my neck. You just wrap it up with some tape and stay there.
Screw you, doctors. I know my thumb better than any of your doctors.
But they told me I had to take my thumb out of my neck. So they had a bunch of gauze and packing, and as soon as I pulled it out, they packed my throat. When I pulled my thumb out, that's when I saw my finger, and they said that I audibly said, "Oh, that's not good," because my finger looked like a big W. They informed me after that they were going to have to life flight me to Vanderbilt Hospital in Nashville, Tennessee. Very, very good hospital with very, very good doctors. Obviously, I'm here making this video. Big shout out to Vanderbilt Hospital. You guys are the best. So now they're about to knock me out, and at this moment, I realized that this may be the last time that I see my wife or see my dad, because once they knock you out, you know, that's it. Either they're going to fix you or you're not waking up.
He looks at his wife. I always love you. He looks at his dad. Post the video. Yeah, no, it's getting pretty insane. I don't know how this man's alive.
My wife had arrived. I called her in there, I held her hand, and we had words, and then I called my dad in to pray. And after that, I remember waking up in Vanderbilt Hospital, hooked up to every machine possible.
God damn.
I'm going to throw some pictures in here. So they did a number on me. So you can see this cut here, and this actually goes all the way down to right here. To repair my jugular and my lung, they had to open up my chest completely. They cut me completely open, just like open heart surgery. They told me a guy my size should hold 6 to 8 units of blood, and total from all the blood I lost from the initial injury.
I'm going to continue the video so you can type it, but if you're up to it, what is the worst thing you've ever heard? This isn't the worst thing for me either, but it is pretty bad.
And the surgeries, they had to give me 5 units. There was also there was also a chance that I could have had a stroke.
Oh.
To repair your
Fractured lung. Jugular snipped. Orbital bone broke. Let's just add stroke. God damn. Modern medicine, like, this is why modern medicine is awesome.
jugular vein, they have to pinch it off. Well, your jugular vein supplies the oxygenated blood to your brain. So they can only pinch it off for so long. They pinch it off, they repair it.
Brain damage.
Then after that, when they open it back up, all that blood rushes into your brain, and there's a chance you could have a stroke. Praise God, I did not have a stroke as well. As for my hand and my face, they had to do surgery on that as well. I have pins in my finger to hold it in place. And like I said, they had to repair my orbital bone in 3 spots.
Yay.
As you can see, they cut me.
Incoming ad break.
I have gotten in a leave.
That will help. What did you put in the
Yay.
air fryer?
Fucking fast food fries or something.
Oh, that actually sounds
Like
nice.
great value ones.
Oh. When my mate
They
Jake
say
was...
they take like 5 minutes, but if
It
I
never
do them
does.
for 5 minutes, it's just like if you strain a potato. It's weird and musky and damp, and I hate it.
No. If you want a good fry, no, it takes, even in an air fryer, it takes more than 5 minutes, especially if they're frozen.
Exactly.
When my mate Jake
15
was...
minutes, and they're actually enjoyable.
Absolutely. When my mate Jake was shot 9 times, but I too as there to patch him up. Why was your boy Jake shot 9 times? What is the gangster life in Ireland? Is there like Irish Crips and Bloods?
I thought they had like cudgels and shit. What do you mean?
Were you just walking down the street and Jake was it's like it's like I'm in some mean shit, bro. And then like the East Side Irish boys, it's like message from Dublin. And it went whap 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 whap.
Don't fuck him up.
You
Shillelagh. I forgot the fucking name of it. It's a shillelagh.
how can you forget the shillelagh?
I forgot about the shillelagh. I was thinking cudgel because I use it in Blade and Sorcery.
Not gonna lie, they're very similar.
They're just sticks. One of them is really pretty and has a lot of Irish culture to it. And is also like full of lead usually to make it heavy.
Shillelaghs are cool.
Yeah, I want one.
You could probably make one.
That's the thing, I would love to. There's a tree in my backyard that I spent like 11 years just like slowly carving in half like a beaver.
Were you there when we watched Wild Robot?
Yeah, there is a very noticeable crater in this tree now.
Did you look at that beaver and just was like, he's just like me for real?
This shit was 11 years ago, bro. The beaver wish it was me.
Here and right here. And they also cut inside my mouth, all the way back here to the front to be able to get to all of those spots. So I had a breathing tube in, but I still wanted to talk. I wanted to know what had happened to me and what was going to happen. Well, my nurse, Cody, shout out to that guy, best nurse ever, brought me a dry
Shout out
erase
Nurse
board
Cody.
so that I could write and ask questions. I wanted to talk to my wife. Well, he would call her for me, and then I would write out what I wanted to say.
Okay, that's a good spot. I want to hear what he says about from Johnson. We were doing shouting weekend end of the cadets pointed the rifle at him when we shouted at him and he accidentally pulled the trigger. Oh, this is a cadet thing. Oh, yeah, I've heard cadet stories. Yeah. Yeah. Fun fact, chat. You probably shouldn't give underage kids live ammo when the salute.
A big chunk of people do that.
Yeah, it's called the cadets.
Yeah. But
And he
like,
would say it
child
over the phone
soldiers
for
aren't
me,
their thing.
And then I could
They
sit there
didn't
and talk to
spec
my
into
wife.
that yet.
Also, I really wanted a mellow yellow. I was craving it so bad. When I was finally unhooked from everything, I remember sitting in my room, and he peeked his head in. He was like, "Can you eat and drink now?" I said, "Yeah." And he handed me a mellow yellow. Coolest nurse ever. So for about 2 days, I had tubes coming out of the front of my chest, one tube coming out of my right side, and one tube coming out from behind my collarbone to drain everything around my lungs. And I had to carry this little vacuum pack with me. They removed those really quick. I'm healing extremely fast. They kicked me out of trauma within
Country
a few
bullet
days.
strength.
This happened on April 9th, which is a Friday. I went home the following Saturday.
Country
There is
bullet
a
strength.
lot more to this story when it comes to my injuries and everything that I had to do to overcome them.
While he was in that wheelchair, Bear came up and he's like, "Screw you, Bear," and just fought him in the wheelchair. And then he made love to his wife in the back of a pickup.
To his bear wife.
To his bear wife in the back of a pickup while listening to Kenny Rogers. And drinking Mellow Yellow and 420. Wait, that's not a thing.
My bareback bear wife in the back of my pickup truck.
Right next to my truck nuts. While my nuts were in the bear.
While I was trucking my nuts.
Thank you. I knew there was a double entendre, but I just couldn't think of it.
Long story short, I shouldn't be standing here. I should be 6 foot under. And if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. So I know there's one big question that you're all wondering. What's going to happen to Kentucky Ballistics, and am I going to keep making videos?
Okay, so again, this was 3 years ago. The answer is yes. Yes, he makes a lot of them. He makes a lot of stupid choices.
So just put a thumb in it. And I thought that was the funniest thing
He's
ever.
learning.
So that's what we're going with. We have...
He made a fucking shirt out of it. Just put a thumb in it.
You wouldn't?
No, I absolutely would, and I kind of want that shirt.
Yeah.
Also, Johnson, that's the thing, and that's what I mean about teenagers. You could be the most practical teenager. You could have the best understanding of something, but you are still a body full of hormones and stress. Shit happens, and you shouldn't be giving them live rounds.
Just put a thumb in it. Shirts, I think these are awesome. And if you want to support me, there's a link in the description down below. They're available now. Pick you up a shirt and support Kentucky Ballistics. This
I
is
put
not
more
my
than a
normal
thumb in it,
content,
and now
and definitely
my
not what you
nuts are
expected me
twisted
to
and
post
taut
this
and they
week,
hurt.
But you did get off.
Yep. That's all that matters.
Put a thumb in your butt.
This is something I felt like I needed to let you know.
Whatever.
Again, this was a complete freak accident, and there's no way I would have ever known just how hot that round was until it was too late. So
What?
like I said, I'm here.
Oh, he shouldn't have got his rank taken away. Mistakes happen. And he lived. I feel bad for Jake. Jake should be the best Irish soldier. He should be killing so many British soldiers. I don't know what the Irish army fights, I'll be honest.
Snakes.
Stinks.
Healing really fast, and I'm going to be back to it as soon
Like,
as possible. But in
like
the
that
meantime,
one scene in
keep
Rick
your
and
eyes
Morty
peeled
with
for
all
some
the
pretty
time
interesting
traveling
videos I have
Nazi
planned and my update
That's what the Irish army is for when a snake invasion happens.
Exactly.
I kind of love it.
videos.
And
Before
there's
I
that one
close
really
this video,
famous
I just
guy,
want to
already
say
forgot
how
the
much
name
I
of, that did
appreciate
that.
every single one of you. Thank you for
don't
making
know it
what I
either.
do possible. And I know that the
fucking
majority of you
Lee
are going to be
Farrington from
extremely
SpongeBob.
supportive right now. And I really, really appreciate
That
that.
is
Don't forget, if
the
you want to pick up a
Viking
shirt, there's a
that
link in the
discovered
description down
Canada.
below. And as always, my name is Scott. My name is Scott, and you will most definitely see me next time.
Oh, is that the thumb that he puts up his butt?
What?
Anyway, that's the video. That was fun. Yeah, I'm glad he's not, but dude should be dead.
Yeah.
Nothing about
I did
his...
more than a thumb, thank you very much.
I don't know what to say.
I know what to say. Has a suction cup and everything.
Ooh, fuck. I'm leaving all of this in to the YouTube reaction, by the way.
Freak.
While Mama Fang cuddles Toph on her little tree.
Y'all do live in a tree, don't you?
I mean, we're surrounded by trees, but no, Toph has a little cat tree that she likes to sit on the top and feel tall. She likes to stare out side and feel like she's, above the world. Yes, I'm talking about you. We stopped giving them live rounds. Jake was the guy who was shot, not the shooter. Oh, wait. Okay, so Jake didn't get his status removed. It was the shooter who was a different person. Okay.
Duh.
I'll be honest, I thought Jake shot himself. Just a fun, no
Jake
bandage.
didn't shoot himself.
Wait a minute.
Put that on the shirt.
Wait a minute, you also did the thumb technique? Is this just a country boy worldwide thing? If your buddy got shot, shove your thumb in him?
That's why you don't get any silver. You didn't know.
The safest place to get injured by a bullet is a gay nightclub. So many men ready to shove thumbs inside me.
Thumbs. It's not thumbs anymore there, dude.
I mean, they're fun size.
That's just sad.
Kentucky Ballistics, I'm sorry you went through this, and I'm sorry that we are now talking about shoving dicks in your hole.
I never said this.
I'm sorry I said shoving dicks in your hole.
I don't know this guy. I don't know him. He just pays me to wear the maid costume and walk around the office.
Dance faster.
Oh. Oh my. Literally any other time, dude. Leave me alone.
Okay. Hey, thanks for checking out this video. Check me out on Twitch, SilverDFanng, 2 N's in Fang. Check me out on Twitter and Blue Sky under the same name. Also TikTok. Have a great night.